Hi and welcome back. If you remember, the other day we looked at constructing a major scale and we started on one string and we worked out that there was a template of notes and tones and semitones that you could use to create that scale with. Okay, if you remember, the template was from there: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now, the object of today's lesson is to look at going from that major sound to a minor sound. We can use the same notes in the same order, but instead of starting there, we're going to start on the 9th fret. That gives us the 6th degree of the scale, and by that I mean the 6th note up the scale. So I start there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm starting here. Same notes as the E major scale, but I'm starting on this note here, the C sharp, and it's going to give me a C sharp minor scale. Right, listen to this. All we need to do now is get that sound into our ears, and we do it the same way, just by improvising and practicing it. So set up a little groove for yourself. Okay, play the note at home, and then start to improvise. You just use the first 3 notes. Add another one. Add another one and try the one below this time. Etc, etc, until I've got the whole string covered. When you've done that, work your way up and down all of the strings. If you use that method, what you get is what's called the relative minor. So you've got a major scale. Related to that is the relative minor, in this case starting there on C sharp, etc, etc. Now, each key has a relative minor. It's easy to use the same shapes and just remember to start on the 9th fret when you're using the open strings. When you get the keys that don't start on the open strings, then it's a little bit trickier. So suppose we're going to start on this one here. We're going to work out what the relative minor of a G scale is. There's G. Remember, we count up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gets us to an E. Now we know that the 6th degree of the G scale is E. We can take our pattern that started on the G before, our major scale pattern, centre it around the E, and we've got an E minor, or the E relative minor. Right, now that you can work that out in one key, try working it out in all the other keys. What's the relative minor of D? What notes can you play? What's the relative minor of B? What notes can you play? What's the relative minor of A? What notes can you play? Sit yourself down, work them out, get them into your ear, and get them onto the neck. A few hours work there, but when you're done, it'll be worth it.